trenches of foster care is hard.
She would literally, beat your pictures on your wall and tear the nation blinds down. She was just violent.
He had never been told no. So when he heard that word no, he would just destroy.
They think they're useless. Sometimes they've been told they've been useless.
The 3-year-old had a lot of anger issues. Yes. And when she wouldn't get her way or she'd get upset, she'd kick and scream and pull hair.
In the middle of the night, he would get up and sneak in the room and go through all of our stuff.
So this 6-year-old was a challenge. To me, she had been around the world and back. I mean, she knew everything under the sun about everything an adult knows.
They feel abandoned. They feel, they don't understand the things that's been going on in their lives or the abuse that they've been suffering.
The one boy decided that he was going to go for a walk, didn't tell me, took 2 of the other foster children that were with me, and they broke into a house and stole a TV. And then brought it home and tried to sell it to me. They need to see both sides of the coin. They've seen what's wrong with the world. They need to see what's right with the world.
So this is the first night, and I will let them know that I'm here to take good care of you. I'm not here to take your mom's place or be your mother. I'm here to take care of you. I'm your caregiver, and I'm going to take good care of you. Make sure that you're safe. And it seemed like that gave them security.
I had one kiddo who didn't know what a pig was.
Yeah.
I said, "You don't know what a pig is?" "No, what's a pig?" And we were at the state fair and we showed him what a pig was. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen."
Usually in a real short length of time, they'll feel very close because we're a close family, and my family are very receptive to the kids and very loving with them. So they just become one of us.
She was acting up in school. She didn't listen to any adults. She didn't respect anything. She didn't respect your privacy, your property, anything. But with structure, consistency, I was able to turn that child around, and she was able to be adopted. And she still calls me. She's doing well.
He used to tear things up and throw fits and tear her flowers out. He's completely changed now. And he doesn't go to school or go to bed without telling us he loves us.
You sit and you talk with them. You reward good behaviors. With the behavior plan, they know what to expect. If you go to school and you do right at school, this is what you get. If you go to school and you get suspended, then this is what you get.
I have a big playground in my backyard that I built. There's like 19 different things to do in my backyard. They can spend all day. And
I think living in the country has been an asset as far as foster parenting because, like, one little boy thought we lived in the park because we had a big backyard.
Once you have those kids in your home, it's not as challenging as a lot of people may say or what the media may put it out to be.
I'm not afraid to say it. There's been some tears when I send the kids home, tears of joy, tears of sadness.
Holding back the tears, when I dropped her off, and I was like, here she is, and I turned around and I hurried up and got back to my car because I was about ready to break down and cry.
The love that I give the children, and they give back, I can't help how I feel about that, but I'm okay. I usually get another one right in there, and that takes up what I've just lost.
Just knowing that you have helped that child get to where they need to be, and if the child is going home, the parents have done what they need to do. So it's a bit sad, but it's also rewarding that you were able to help this child get to where they need to be.
We had one little boy that was 3 when we got him, and he was still on a bottle. and he could just barely talk. And we ended up having him for 11 months. And when he went back home to his bio parents, he could talk. He wasn't on the bottle anymore.
Even when they leave, those babies will always be a part of me because they were in my life at one time.
I've had kids out of my home for a couple of years that still come by and say hello and send me Christmas cards and bring me gifts on my birthday and at Christmas and things like that. So yeah, it's not just for their benefit, it's for mine as well. I have an extended family that goes on and on and on, that will go on and on and on.
Things have changed a lot. There's a lot of
Yes.
support for the foster parents now where we didn't have in the past.
If I need someone to, say, sit in while I run to the store or something like that, I do have that. Or if I need a ride to get to the doctor or something like that, I have very good support from my family.
If we need someone to transport, or if I need respite or anything, the villages are right there.
Maybe just that one moment that I spent with that child will make them understand that not everyone out there is out there to hurt you, that you can trust and you can be loved. And maybe that will just make a difference to them and make them understand that their life can be different.
Looking at their faces, smiling, for the positiveness that we show, working with them, understanding them. When they cry, we're there to, wipe tears away. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, we're right there.
It just makes me feel good that it was me and that one conversation that changed that child.
Oh, there's always need.
There's always need.
Always need.
We will always need more foster parents.
Well, it's not for everybody, but if you really feel like you would like to help these children, I'd say go through the training, and then you'll see that if you really want to do it or not.
If you can't do it, don't. But if you can, and if you're on the fence, find some foster parents that, call the agencies or call DCS and say, hey, look, I'm thinking about becoming a foster parent. What's it like?
I'm just there to give it.
She's gonna make them feel welcome. She's gonna give
Immediately,
'em that.
I'm going to take them right into my arms and understand and try to give them what they need.
When I started off saying, oh, I'll take one. And now I have 4. So I had a 2-bedroom apartment when I started off. Now I have a 6-bedroom home.
You can't help but fall in love with the kids because they're so innocent. They didn't ask to be brought in this situation, and you bring them into your family and you want to protect them and love them just as you love your own children.
For everything you give, you get tenfold back. I think you get
It's a blessing. It's a real blessing.